Lost in a twisted world of perils devoid of heroism or pancakes, 3 adventurers discover a man who's lost everything, including his memories. Questing together to right wrongs and regain these memories, the party discovers they've secretly been living in a nightmare. Awakened in a world not their own, filled with wonder, beauty, and danger, our heroes try to piece together the truth of their reality and live a new life of pristine dreams. Formerly Hal, a human rogue tricked into a lone confrontation and killed by a knife to the gut, Nyx is the newly reincarnated Genasi with a fear of meeting her former's fate. Raised alongside their cousin Salir by their abusive bandit uncle, Rinverhi escaped to a holy life of worshipping the sun deity Apollo. But are they truly worthy of the light? Orphaned and trained as a monster hunter with only a seemingly sentient cauldron at their side, Bran Gideon wonders if their years alone will see him become what they trained to destroy. A cloak bearing the symbol of a bear claw is the only clue to the forgotten past of the mysterious Kenopsia wormwood. Has their life been a dream all along? Leading our party through the realms of Dread and Beyond is our game master, narrator, and dream master, GM Chavez. Who trapped our heroes in this nightmare land? Why were our heroes really brought here? In the end, is it all just a dream? We'll find out together, right here, on Pristine Dreams. All right, welcome everybody to Pristine Dreams. I'm your game master, GM Chavez, here with my amazing party. Joining me just right down there in the little corner. Let's say hello and introduce your character real quick. We're going to start off with Cipher.
Hi, I'm Cipher, and I play Nyx. She is darling and ready to kick some A today.
Hi, I'm Endo. I play Rinverhi. He's a divine sorcerer, and he's drunk on the porch.
Hi, I'm Dusk. I play Bran, who is a monster hunter ranger who just got invited into a time of his life. So, battle suplex a werewolf. Don't mind me.
Hi, I'm Juno. I play Kenopsia Wormwood, champion Paladin. Today, he's gonna send a bitch back to the sticks from whence they came.
Woo! All right, you guys heard it there. Some mighty confident players right there. So if you are just joining us in our latest episode here of Pristine Dreams, we are picking up from where we left off last session, where the party has entered the home of who they believed was Madame Rava's grandmother, only to find out that Grandma in bed here was a little more suspicious than she seemed. After Nyx introduced the red cloak to Grandma here and showed it to her, Nyx and Kenopsia noticed that Grandma had some interesting features, some teeth that were perhaps too large, some eyes that were perhaps too large, some ears perhaps too large, only to discover that this Grandma was actually King Lycaon in disguise in the form of a vicious werewolf. So he, of course, bursts from the robes, jumps out, and attacks Nyx, just barely missing and slamming into the bookshelf beside her, destroying it into smithereens. And then he howls out into the night and sends a shockwave of fear across our party. Luckily, Kenopsia and Bran both made their save to not be frightened by the wolf's howl, but unfortunately, Nyx and Rinverhi were. So you guys are catching us mid-battle, and we are going to jump right back in it by starting things off by heading over to our battle bar. So let's go check it out.
So you come here often?
I do. I don't know about you guys. You guys actually come here surprisingly little. Like, you guys are good at not just fighting and trying to kill everything you see.
We're new in town.
Yeah, we're new.
We're
We're
town and very
stupid
polite.
and new in town.
Yeah.
You guys definitely avoid the trend of murder hobo when it comes to playing D&D. So good on you guys
We're
for
just
that.
polite little guys.
You like RP too much.
Yeah.
So a couple things I will note is that just off to the left there, we can see our town guards who suspiciously dropped you guys off after taking a very long route to get here are just outside of earshot. They're just outside of hearing or seeing what's going on. And Rinverhi, who earlier this evening had consumed a not so thrilling meal of raw meat, remained on the porch to kind of deal with the ramifications of not only having an upset stomach from some nasty meats, but also from the fact that you bogged down like a flagon or two of wine before you left.
He tried to drown the resurfacing trauma.
Now,
It didn't work.
at the end of last session, I did mention that Rinverhi was suffering the effects of having had too much alcohol. You rolled a save for it, kind of got a bad roll. But I did mention that you would have a -2 to like pretty much everything you were doing. But that's kind of old school rules from the wrong game. So after Rinverhi, well, Endo and I discussed it, we realized, let's play kind of more towards the 5e rules, which don't have anything necessarily for inebriation, but the closest thing and most common thing people seem to use is poison condition. So we're going to go with the poison condition, which will give you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability rolls. So
Saving throws, yeah.
No, not saving throws, right? It's ability rolls.
I
and
thought it was
attack
building.
rolls.
I thought it was saving.
No, I'm pretty sure it's ability rolls, and I can double check. I got it right here because I made sure to.
Ability checks and attack rolls?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, my bad.
I got it right here. Yep. Ability checks and attack rolls. And I double checked this because, like I said, King Lycaon there howls out into the night with a pretty blood curdling roar. And it's pretty crazy. And it sends a fright all across you and Nyx. And you guys now both suffer from the frightened condition. The frightened condition gives you disadvantage on ability rolls and attack rolls. So rather than doubling down on that and saying you also get -2s, that can't stack. You just have disadvantage on ability rolls and attack rolls.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I was like, that's actually the way better option because it doesn't affect you as much. Yeah, so Nyx, you also have that where you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, but with the frightened condition also comes one other interesting caveat, and it's the fact that you guys are frightened of the source of this fear and are unable to move towards it willingly. Okay, so keep that in mind because that is probably going to make navigating the encounter a little bit more difficult.
Fun. Huzzah.
Yay.
Love to make this harder.
Yeah, with that being said, let's all go ahead and roll some initiative rolls.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20, but I have a -1 to initiative, so I rolled a
man.
19.
Man,
That's still hot.
I'm a big fan of the crits. And I know some people are like, oh, crits don't count for different stuff. I'm going to let Kenopsia go first because that's awesome. I don't want to burn a 20.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I appreciate you.
Of course.
Okay. So, seeing this fucking werewolf just suddenly, like, rip out and just like transform, and Nyx is right there. Kenopsia is just like in a whirlwind of, hey, what just happened? What are we doing? And then he blinks once, he blinks twice, and he's like, oh shit, that's a werewolf. So he's gonna take out his battle axe, and he's gonna point it to King Lycaon and go, I'm going to send you back to the river Cocytus. And I am going to bonus action. I'm pretty sure I have a bonus action of do stuff. I'm gonna do stuff. With my bonus action, I'm gonna cast a vow of enmity. Yes.
Okay.
So I choose a creature I can see within 10 feet of me. Is he within 10 feet of me? Am I within 10 feet of it? Please be within 10 feet of him. I will cry. Hold on.
Yeah.
No,
I
am.
Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, I can just take a step closer to him if you want to. Like, boop. Just like that. So, I think, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna use that on him, and I'm gonna gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute.
Nice.
Until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious.
Nice. All right.
So I'm gonna do that.
Perfect. And that just takes effect, right? No saving throw or anything like that?
No saving throw.
Nice.
He's just, he's on my radar. And I am gonna cast Thunder Smite.
Ooh, okay.
Because I hate you. Because I hate you. So the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you, and the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw of 12, or be pushed 10 feet away from me or knocked prone.
Okay. And that's the next time you...
Or knocked prone, yeah.
Next time you melee hit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the first time I hit with a melee weapon attack.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast it.
All right.
But I want to attack her. I want to attack him. I want to attack. So I'm gonna roll the hit.
Okay, you only get one action though.
Yeah, that's I'm. So what I'm doing, I did my bonus action. Right. This smite is my action. That's my attack.
Oh, okay. So it goes with the attack, like they're together.
Yes, I'm rolling to hit.
Okay.
And then I do my smite once I attack her.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I that is a 20 to hit.
All right, that hits.
Fantastic. So I'm going to quickly just roll my damage really quickly. There's my damage. Okay, so that's 12 for my battle axe, and then that is 4, so that would be 16 damage overall.
Ooh, nice. All right, that's off to a good
you.
start.
Yeah. Kenopsia fucking is gonna essentially leap over the bed and jump and stand at the head of the bed and bring his axe down, bam, and send this thunderous boom across the room.
All right, so the thunder smite goes off, kapow, and it comes down with a great thunderous blast that rivals King Lycaon's horrific roar himself. It kind of sends shockwaves around the room where everything kind of shudders and warbles just a little bit. And you notice that you get like a really like gnarly strike on him, right? You just come down right on his face, right across his snout and everything like that. And he definitely gets boogered up by it, and he looks back up at you, and you can see where he's gashed open, right? That his face just kind of melts itself a little bit back together, and he's looking at you with a fury.
Prove yourself to me as a warrior. Fight!
I like the way you're just straight up taunting this guy.
No, he's got beef. He's got beef with the King Lycaon after everything.
I bet.
I love it. Get his ass.
I'm glad you
Taunt
guys
his
are there.
ass.
Get his ass.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, Kenopsia.
All right, that is my turn.
Very cool. King Lycaon's going to be next up. He has got a 23 on his initiative, so he's going to go next. And he's going to take a second to address you, Kenopsia, now that you have attacked him. And let's pull up a little visage here of King Lycaon.
Show me. Speak to me, King. Foul beast.
You dare come into my kingdom wearing a cloak of the awakened with my disappointment of a son in tow. And you think you deserve anything less than to be ripped limb from limb? You must be mistaken.
How dare you? You speak to me in such a manner? Your son, insolent. Just like you. You will die by my blade. Fight!
Says you do not know yourself. Outsider, you come in here and think you can bring a challenge to me?
And he continues to attack you.
Come at me, bro. Let's go. Oh shit! Chavez, I forgot.
What's up?
The King Lycaon needs to do a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, that's right.
With my smite.
Yes.
He needs to beat a 12.
Okay.
Which I'm sure will not be hard, but still,
Let's
you
see
should
what he
fail,
can do.
Please.
Was it 12?
Please
He got
fail.
He got 13.
Boo! Boo! Okay.
All right, so he got a 13 on his strength check, and he's going to come right back at you with the old claw bite.
Come at me.
All right, what's nice is he actually only gets one claw and one bite.
Okay.
All right, and his first hit is a 27 to bite.
Oof. Yeah, that hits me.
Kenopsia, don't get bitten, it says. Whoopsie. All right, and go ahead and make yourself
It's
a
fine.
DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Aye, Captain. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, divine favor gone too soon.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You're okay. Hey, it's like, so he comes at you and just immediately bites at you, right? You have your arms outstretched from that massive attack. And like I said, he's a very graceful character, and he very quickly maneuvers around and manages to kind of bite you on the shoulder and quicker than you would have expected. Yeah. And that bite kind of surges with pain. Like you feel it like deep in your bones right there for a second. And it is nasty. So I'm gonna roll a bit of damage there.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you got 16 points of damage.
All right, Captain.
All right, and he's still going to swipe at you with his claw as well.
All right.
All right, and he got a 19.
That does hit.
Oh, okay. All right, so he just takes a little slash
Rinverhi,
at your face there and does 8 points of damage.
get up. Okay. Rinverhi, get up. Rinverhi, get up. Hold on. I also need to update. Hold on. My health in the thing here, because I'm not doing too hot.
No worries. In case you're wondering, like,
Ouch.
I have been updating his health. So,
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good lord.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll tighten up a bit here.
Gonna need you. Gonna need you in here.
He's
I was
kinda
not expecting
spicy.
him. Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to hit both times. Okay.
You need to touch yourself. You need to lay on hands till I get there.
You gotta give yourself the old gift of alacrity till I get back.
Okay.
It makes sense to you anyway.
That's all right. They'll put it together. All right, so that is his turn, though. And Nyx, you can see him being very aggressive and going for Kay in a nasty way. So keep in mind, you cannot move any closer to him, but you're literally right next to him. So you do have disadvantage on ability rolls and attack rolls, but it is your turn.
Hi. Okay. So, I know, like, roleplay wise, Nyx probably like is so mad that she is so scared.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's very
She's just
Nyx.
like, why can't I move?
Yeah, she's very upset. And I would very much like her to strike at him with her mounting fury at this time, because she is very, very frustrated. Her dagger does have the thrown situation going on, so we'll just throw it at him, like right in his face.
Okay.
Let's see here. If I go ahead and click this, I think it'll do a thing. Yeah. All right. Please 22 to smash him in the face with a thrown dagger.
22 hits, it does.
Okay, let's do some damage. I'm trying to remember, like, there's no sneak attack at this time, right? Because there's no, like, she wasn't hiding, it wasn't a surprise,
But
and I can't remember.
You are kind of
Flanking?
flanking that character right now,
Yeah.
because flanking's a little bit different in 5e, where anyone within 5 feet of that person counts as like a flanking, basically.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, since
Yeah.
Kenopsia is on the other side of you.
Yeah, but
Thank
remember,
you.
you do have disadvantage on your attack roll, but then you get advantage, I believe, from flanking, so it's kind of a wash right now.
I gotcha. Okay, so let's roll some sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 and 5, please. So 10.
10 points of damage.
Yes.
You got it. All right. So yeah, you huck the dagger in his back, boom, and you give him a mighty blow. And you kind of see the dagger slash across his back and shoulder, and he barely acknowledges it. But you do have that returning dagger, right? Does that come back to you? Yeah?
You know what? I don't think it does. Well,
Okay.
I think that what it does is she can teleport to it.
Right. In this
So
instance,
no,
you're right
it's
in front
just
of him.
in there.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to go get it eventually.
Okay. Did you throw it though, or just stab him with it? Because it seems like you could just stab him with it.
Oh, true. I guess I didn't have to throw it.
Yeah. Unless you
Yeah.
get some advantage for throwing it, which I don't think you do, right?
No, I just felt like she's so upset. She just
Hey, if that's what you think Nyx would do, I'm not going to argue with that. Yeah, if you think you're just like, I hate you, meh. You know? But I don't want to leave you without a weapon. That's
Yeah, let's say that she just reached out and
Yeah.
slashed so that she can still have her weapon.
I could definitely see someone very scared just being like, oh, like, I'm afraid. Don't like this.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do anything else this turn? You can move away from him. I don't know really why you'd want to, but.
If I move away, I can't move forward. So I thought about that because there's always like, hide or something, but
Yeah.
it's good. She's going to stay where she is.
Okay.
And she's just going to scream at him with like no words.
Okay. All right. So you give him a taste of his own medicine and you give him a bark right back. All right. That is going to put it on Rinverhi's turn. Now, Rinverhi, you're outside. You heard that thunderous roar from inside and it just sent a chill down your spine. And did we establish whether or not you actually expelled anything yet?
Yeah, he totally threw up before stuff happened.
Okay, so you are kind of recovered already from that. You're kind of gaining your composure and you hear that scream and you're just like, oh my God. And you're like frightened by it. And you're standing kind of at the doorway in the front of the house there because you'd kind of heard the commotion and were like about to go in. And now you have that fear where you're like, I don't want to fucking go in there. Like I can't go in there now. So the first thing I'd like for you to do for me is roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. I think I got. What did I get? Oh my God. Where is it? 13.
Okay. So out in front of you there, you can see that there are some other buildings and a little wooded area in between them, kind of like an alleyway. And there's a part of you that's like, as you're standing in that doorway and you're kind of drunken, sick state, you get hit with that fear and you can't help but like look away to be like, where's an escape route? Just, and not that you'd abandon your friends, but just that gut reaction of like just looking to be like, oh my gosh. And as you peek down that alleyway, you can see that there are 3 guys moving down the alley. And in the center here,
some rough customers.
yeah, is Linus, now looking a little pretty tough in a new little outfit here. And he's got 2 much larger brothers with him in respective blue and purple coming down the street.
How many brothers do you have? Good God.
I hate your entire fucking family,
hate
boy.
your family.
I hate you.
A
So-
plague on your house.
We will
A whole lineage.
A whole litter of assholes.
With that in mind, you see them coming and you know that they're probably going to see you in a moment or so if they haven't already. So what would you like to do?
Yeah, I think Rinverhi, he's like leaning up against the door, and yeah, he's looking around. That fear hits him, and it's like he doesn't want to abandon his friends, but he feels really useless in this state. And it's like, I feel like me being here is more trouble than good. I need to get at it. Is that Lycaon? Oh my God, he has more brothers. And then just like his hand just kind of like goes behind him, turns the knob, and he'll just kind of like stumble back into the house. Just kind of
Okay.
like, I'm scared, but I don't want them to see me either.
Yeah. Now this is technically moving towards the source of your fear. So
Okay, I can't do that then.
no, you can't move into the house at this point.
Okay, in that case,
Hide my sweet, beautiful boy.
is there a bush near me?
There are
Gosh.
the gardens to the left, and that's a full-on tree to your right. Yeah.
Okay, so
The
yeah,
tree.
Rinverhi, he grasps the door, but too afraid to head back in there. But so he starts looking around, and he's gonna. I feel like the tree is probably like more instinctive to him, so he'll run back to hide behind the tree.
Okay. And it's a considerable tree. It's the kind of tree you could definitely hide behind, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he gets behind the trunk of the tree and just kind of ducks down. And does he hear them approaching?
Yeah, you can definitely see them. Like they are coming towards you guys, towards the house.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, so he doesn't know the situation in the house, except that he knows it's very scary. He doesn't know how hurt Kenopsia is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would love to do something about that. I think from where he is, like he doesn't feel like he can do anything right now. Like he feels bad, he feels the fear, and I think he's going to use this moment to pray,
Okay.
because he is a holy man and he
Right
liked to
on.
pray. And I think he is going to spend this round praying for his divine boon,
Okay.
the plus 1d6 for all skill checks.
You got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it called Spotlight? Yeah, he prays for Spotlight.
Yep.
Yeah. And so, yeah, in his fear and feeling like he is utterly useless at this moment, he begins to pray to Apollo for something, for aid,
All right.
for strength.
Now this is definitely kind of a new aspect that is coming into play with your guys' characters.
Mhm.
And considering that Rinverhi is already someone who's been very devout and a worshiper for a very long time, regardless of you guys having not awakened the gods yet, I'm still going to allow you to roll for this prayer to see if it goes
Okay.
through. Normally, it would just automatically take effect, but in this context, you have not yet truly awakened Apollo enough to notice you.
Yeah.
But let's roll a percent and say if you get over 50%, he totally hears you.
Okay. All right. Let's see, where's the percent die? Oops, I left the owlbear. Take me back. Take me back. I thought I could roll an owlbear.
You should be able to, yeah.
Oh my god, where is it?
Mo,
You can roll an owlbear.
Maybe I turned it off.
I think you might have turned it off. Because
I can turn it back on, yeah.
turn it back on because normally
Or I
It
can
should be in here.
I could do D&D Beyond, but like
Well, since those Beyond
Is it-
rolls aren't showing up, it's like, I
Okay.
might as well use the other. Just give me 1 second, I'll throw it back up there. Dice. Okay. It should pop up. I don't know if you'll have to refresh.
I see it. Okay.
Okay.
So percentile dice. Is that the last one on this list?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
21. Oof.
Too drunk to pray.
You're like, dear
Buddy.
guy.
Dude,
The guy,
light and
Sun.
sky.
my love, my love, my light, my
You're like, thank you
darling.
for being
The light of my life.
Hey,
Too
anyone,
bright.
you know,
Too
I
bright.
don't fucking care. Anybody?
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being. Thank you for always
Okay.
watching out for me.
I will say this: you do kind of help calm your own nerves, at least a little bit, though. So you're
Okay.
feeling a little less scared in the moment. Not going to
Sweet.
mechanically help you, but you can role play with that a little bit. So-
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, him trying to pray right now still take like a full round of action?
Yeah, it would still technically take
Okay.
your action. Yeah.
All right, so Rinverhi cowers behind a tree and fails to pray.
Hey, you're keeping a lookout, I suppose.
My pookie
He
bear.
sees a teenage boy and is struck with more fear. He's gonna bully me.
He was very mean earlier. Remember,
He
was
was
like
so
eating
mean.
food right in front of you and
Yeah.
rubbing it in your face and stuff.
I know,
so-
relishing in his discomfort at eating meat. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. All right, Nyx, you were last to go, and then Rinverhi went, so that leaves us with the almighty Bran, our monster hunter. You're in the other room, Bran. You absolutely hear the sounds of combat erupt. You heard that wolf howl, and I feel like Bran, you're the dude that's like, you know, and you're just like, yes, I am ready to go.
Just full like piercing gaze towards just the howl.
So keep in mind,
Absolutely hearing K. Yeah.
yeah, this I'm doing this in OBS on Owlbear over here. This green part, this is the doorway here, so you'd have to enter that room from there. But you do hear that commotion in the room. You hear everything that was said, basically, because Kenopsia and Lycaon, I presume, are just yelling at each other. And then you heard Nyx just
they
be
were
like,
full on yelling.
yeah, you heard Nyx just war cry like, ah, like a psycho. So
I love Nyx just screaming. No words, only rage.
Yep.
No, I'm pretty sure Bran is just like hears this like howl go off, and then like on the other, like all the way over here, just like, fight me, bastard!
Prove your worth.
I like too that it's like
how aggro this team is.
I know Kenopsia's like, fight me, and then
So
it's instantly
passionate.
like, wait, not that hard though, not that hard. Hold on.
Right.
No,
Be soft on her.
I'm so scared.
He takes it like a champ, but Juno was not expecting you to hit.
Both times.
I know.
I didn't want you to hit both times,
crazy.
Chavez. It was supposed to just be the once.
I said they updated D&D Beyond, so maybe they
I
made the
hate
dice
you.
better. I don't know what happened.
I hate you.
That was the
I
first
hate
time
you.
the dice didn't totally.
I don't
just
want to play
suck.
the game anymore.
Yeah, they
You're
added
beating
an
me.
upgrade to D&D Beyond in last update to encourage more TPKs. So.
Yeah, if you're the DM, your
it's
dice
actually
get buffed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they actually added a thing called dice fairness, where they make it so you can drastically change the chance of your rolls. That's why I'm getting my ass whooped. It's why he's mopping the floor with me right now, because he has his dice unfairness, I should say,
Turned up
Exactly.
to 100.
Yep.
I hate you. I hate you, Chavez. I hate you.
All right.
Bran.
Hi. So, just hearing all of this commotion. You're fine, Juno. I love you dearly. I love your goofing.
I know. I'm giving Juno a little heart.
Bran's
hands
going
down here, too.
Yeah. Bran's going to run straight for the door,
Hell yeah.
bust it down, because that's how he's built. So it's 5,
Yeah.
10, 15,
While you're moving,
20.
do me a quick favor. Since you're running right by the door, can you roll a perception check?
I can. I will. I'm scared.
No, don't be. It's fine.
You got this.
That's an
Bran.
18.
You got this.
18. Nice.
You're so good.
All right. So you go like booking for the door, and your monster hunter brain is just like, you know, it's like putting on a blast shield of just, you know, my tunnel
Exactly.
vision. You know, I'm mission objective now. But right as it's kind of coming to a close and you're heading for that door and about to smash it open, you see on the underside of the door, there is a fairly large, but mundane looking spider just like running out from under that door. Like it is scared shitless. And it is just like beelining it to the wall next to you and up the side to get out the window. And
yeah, even that spider's like, nah, man, fuck this. Fuck
Yeah.
this shit.
it's like, I'm out of here, man. So weird kind of thing to pick up on, but you just did happen to notice it.
I think with like. So Bran is a monster hunter. He has dealt with like hunting monsters, and I feel like werewolves has fallen under that.
Sure.
And I think just with like the silver cuffs, eating raw meat, and just all those like little bits and pieces have just been like, and I think just it hits the point at like, oh, the howl being like fear-inducing, really like clicking like, oh god, werewolf.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I think as he like busts down the door, he's a pretty tall guy, 6'4", just kind of, despite like, there's like just a shadow appearing in the doorway. I see it in my head and it's so cool, but
Yeah, like you're just busting that door open, like, and it's just that silhouette of giant dude with blade and silhouette.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like your day has come, Wolfman. You know?
Run,
The
shoot
raven
it!
has arrived, the harbinger of death. He's going to run, like, try to, like, vault over the bed as well as, like, grabbing the blanket.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. And try to, like, grab the blanket and, like, toss it over Lycaon to, like, stop him from biting. Because
Okay.
I'm assuming he would, like, know lycanthropy can be, like, sped through bite. And with that is, like... I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this: have you guys ever fought a werewolf
Yeah.
before in game?
I, Juno, have not.
Okay, has Bran?
No, but he
Okay.
was, like, brought up
Yep.
with training, like, going through encyclopedias of
Yep.
monsters.
Let's just make a roll to see how well you remember the stuff that you read, having never actually had to put it into practice, right? Because if you never actually fought one, let's go ahead and have you roll the survival, as I assume that's the stat associated with that, yes?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, roll your survival, and you'd have to get pretty low to not know these very basic things, but so I'm sorry, what
I
did you
was so scared. 19.
19. Yeah, okay, you crushed it. You absolutely know a ton about regular werewolves. I will say this. You are like, holy shit, I had no idea they'd be like this big. Like, this dude is big, right? So as tall as King Lycaon was before, you know, about 6'1", 6'2", somewhere right in there, but just broad like a house, you know? And in the werewolf form, he's kind of enhanced his size up to where he's probably close to 7 foot at this point.
I think it also, like, surprises Bran in the way, like, he's not used to being shorter than most people.
Yeah,
So-
I'm sure it's a lot, but let's go ahead and I like your plan. Let's do two things. Let's have you roll in your choice, athletics or acrobatics check to get on the bed and get the covers out. And Kenopsia, we're gonna have you roll a dexterity saving throw, because it kind of looks like you're on the bed. I assume you are.
No,
So,
I am.
yeah.
Okay. No, it's okay. He's just, I think whatever happens.
Hey, I have bad
Hi.
news. That's a 0. I need to go, actually. So I want you, so Chavez, I need you to edit Kenopsia's sprite just going out the door here,
Disappears.
because I'm going. I'm leaving. Bye.
See?
Can you just animate Kenopsia just dissipating into fragments?
Just have
So
you
that,
fade
yeah,
out.
that is a crit fail.
Okay.
That's not even like, guys, I think I'm dead.
No. Like, essentially, all I was having you roll for is Bran is basically pulling the blanket up that you're standing on, right? So this is
Okay.
going to knock you off the bed, but not really incur
Bye.
any extra damage or
Bye.
bullshit.
Bye.
But given the fact that it was a 0, I think we're going to have to go with you fell into that corner. next to you guys where that nightstand is, and you just completely destroy this nightstand as you fall on it and bash yourself all to shit. You know, you will find yourself prone, and go ahead and roll a single d4 and see if you get any massive damage from that, because there are like lanterns and stuff on it which like have glass and stuff.
That's 3 damage.
Okay, so you got 3 damage from just going ass over tea kettle off the bed. And Bran's like, I will save you, friend.
I think it's less physical damage and more like pride.
Yeah. So yeah. No, it does not feel good. That I just added the prone thing to myself.
Okay.
And I die. I die.
So embarrassing.
Embarrassment! I die of embarrassment and ego death.
Oh, man.
Oh,
No,
God!
come back to us.
All right. Bran, do you let's complete your action and say that you're trying to do one sweep of pulling this up and kind of throwing it over him. And then if you want to try to grapple him, that would be like next round. But you can at least like get it up and over and blocking his vision and his sight and everything at current. So
Gotcha.
Yep. Let's just do it's kind of an improvised weapony type thing, yeah? Do like a roll to hit with your proficiency and everything that you normally would, just minus a weapon bonus.
So like an unarmed strike?
Yeah. Sorry, there was an easier way to say that. Sorry.
You're good. 17.
17. Okay, nice. You have managed to zoop, pour Kenopsia off the bed, and you're like, whoop, but you throw the bedspread over the top of King Lycaon, covering up his head and claws and everything. So he's like basically shielded by that at current, and will be unable to see on his turn. All right.
As Bran does the cover over Lycaon's face, he's going to shout so the others can hear him. Keep away from the fangs. Lycanthropes spread through bite. Don't get bitten.
Kenopsia
See Kenopsia
Sweating.
who is bitten.
Kay, who has a huge gash on his shoulder, just oh
yeah. Bran you see visibly Bran's veins go cold.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Great.
So-
I'm doing fantastic.
Kenopsia, you have smashed through the end table there, like I said, rupturing a lot of the lanterns and things that were there. That weird glowy chemical, that alchemical that produces light, is what is in these lanterns. And you are very happy to find that this does not generate heat of any kind. It is just kind of some kind of luminescent liquid fluid stuff.
Yeah, they don't use any heat, so they don't use heat, so they have to have some other source of light.
Yeah, so you're definitely you have that moment of oh shit, but it doesn't burn. It's not like acid or anything like that. So it's a very tame reaction, and you're prone, but it is your turn.
Ow! I hurt so bad.
Hard.
Ow! So, is it cowardly of me to use my blessing of the Raven Queen and teleport 30 feet to an occupied space I can see and use lay on hands? Is that cowardice? Or okay,
That's
self-preservation.
Retreat.
Yeah, tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat. So
It's
I'm gonna.
The better part of valor is to live to fight another day.
I was about to say live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Kenopsia is, he's gonna just, after fucking getting smashed into this nightstand, he is like, I hope to the gods above
I am not concussed. That would be awful for me
Oh.
again. And he is gonna, he's, his armor, when he took that fall, like, it was like a huge clang as he like fell down onto the floor, and he's definitely bruised, and he looks down and he sees like there's kind of like there's that gap between like plate armor where it all straps in, and because of King Lycaon's bite, it's kind of really fucked up his shoulder plate and loosened it, and now his shoulder's bleeding, and the his shirt and his cloak are kind of like a tad bit torn there because of the teeth marks, and he is devastated.
No.
But he is gonna like a wild animal, he's looking around very, very feverishly, and he is gonna he's gonna stand up.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's like half of my movement, right?
Mhm.
So I'm going to use my Blessing of the Raven Queen, and I'm going to teleport over here.
Okay.
And I am going to just step out here into the doorway over here. Bye. Don't fucking bother me. And I'm going to, use my lay on hands and I'm going to use the rest of it. I'm going to heal 10 HP.
All right.
So, hold on. I need to quickly do some damage reduction. And then wait. Okay. So that brings me back up to 23 HP.
Nice.
So I'm not as bad off, but I ow. Plain and simple, but I ow. And I think that will just be my turn. Because that my lay on hands is my action, I believe. And I've already used my bonus action. And he's just like, I'm going to put your head on a pike. I'm going to wear it on my belt. Why can't anything ever be fucking nice? I hate this town.
So it's Lycaon's turn. He's underneath the blanket there. Bran, you can hear him kind of just aggravated as shit underneath his blanket now, just calling out, and he's just like,
incessant worms, you dare!
Fuck, dog boy.
How dare you!
and he's just tearing at it and literally starts just shredding it apart around him. And he's basically going to take his turn to do that, to just shred this whole blanket to pieces. You kind of won't have any chance to really grapple him with it, and this is going to free him up for his next turn, but at least he didn't attack anybody this turn, so that's nice.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, and you can tell that he's kind of assessing the situation. He realized Kenopsia is gone, and Bran, roll an insight check. You too, Nyx.
Ooh. That's a nat one.
Okay.
Man, we're rolling like fire.
Yeah.
Hot rolls.
Hot rolls, guys. Hot dice. Hot dice.
Get 'em out there
Oh, hey,
fresh.
Nyx though. That's good. That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
for me, I got a 17.
17. All right, cool. So, Nyx, you notice that when Lycaon kind of realizes Kenopsia is gone, he's pretty upset about that. Like, it seems like he really wanted to take a chunk out of him for some reason. And he's kind of trying to find where Kenopsia is for a second. And then seems to be kind of settling for, like, bracing himself to fight you and Bran instead. But it is
Interesting.
your turn, Nyx.
All right. So Nyx is she's just gonna do what she did last turn, because she's still frightened, right? Like
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just like, I don't know if she's able to like speak out or say something to him. I think she's just gonna keep wailing on him.
Yeah,
like-
that makes sense.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and attack. Here we go.
Now, again, I think there's something to be said for the fact that as adventurers, you guys get frightened a lot. And this is the kind of frightened where you're like, I don't want to get any closer than I have to this thing because I'm afraid of it. But you could still basically act normally. So it's not like completely terrified, I'm fleeing, bone shaking fear. It's just like, this thing scares me. Like, I'm like, this thing is freaking scary and probably needs to die.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she got a 12 to hit.
Okay, that is gonna miss.
Let's I can't move towards him. I don't know.
Right. I would say if you wanted to move to your right, like you're not any farther away, you're closer than you are,
Yeah. Okay, so moving a little to my right. Let's see here. So just like right here, huh?
Yeah, like if you wanted to move there, I'm fine with saying that's not any closer to him because you're still within 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a movement, there's an attack, and that is her turn.
Okay. All right. Rinverhi, you look out into the distance as you see the what you presume are more of Lycaon's sons, right? Coming down the walkway here. And like I said, there's kind of some trees and some wooded area right in the middle. And let's have you roll a perception check one more time.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay. Okay, you just barely notice as they start moving into the forest that behind them, the full moon is rising.
Oh God, I have to destroy the moon.
I'm gonna eat it. It's made of barbecue spare ribs.
Essentially, what you're gonna do is, just fucking destroy the moon, bud.
So you see,
can do it.
You see Linus kind of leading this pack, which seems a little bit weird because the two other brothers definitely look bigger and older. But somehow they have that look where one of them looks insane and the other one looks like he just wants to beat people,
Right. Yeah.
But Linus looks at you with those eyes that are very reminiscent of a wolf. Those type of eyes that are lethal and cunning and predatory. And it still seems like hasn't quite seen you, like your cover has...
He's just in my direction. Looking in my direction. Okay.
Yeah, he's studying that house. He's moving towards that house with some sort of intent. And as he's doing so, you notice this other garment he has reveals a lot more of his skin. And I want you to picture this in your mind. As he's walking up, he kind of furls his cloak backwards a little bit over his shoulders. Right. And he looks slyly to the two brothers who kind of nod at him like, yeah. And you see that kind of full moon coming up behind him. And Linus takes his hands and dives them into his own chest and just peels away the skin, right? And the muscles of his chest and just rips them apart in one quick, rapid spray of bloody motion. And as he does, you can see his eyes kind of roll back in his head, and his head almost deflates like it was a balloon. And from his chest emerges the head of a wolf.
Don't like that.
Yeah, puberty's rough.
Yeah. That's horrible.
And he throws his skin aside to reveal the form of a slightly smaller but still very frightening looking werewolf in his own right.
Rinverhi tries not to throw up again.
I want you to go ahead and
Just
roll
tries
me.
not to piss his pants.
Yeah, roll a wisdom saving throw because that was fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, that's fucking wild. I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. So you are like, holy shit. And you're like, I cannot look away from this. And part of
Fascinating.
part of your science, your studying brain is like, what sort of dark magic is this, dude? You know? And of course, you notice the two brothers beside him follow suit, tearing apart their own flesh and turning into enormous werewolves on either side of Linus as the three of them continue to make their way towards the house. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on the map.
Okay. So Rinverhi witnesses this. I don't think there's much he can do. I think he'll try to give a heads up to the people in the house. And he heard the commotion inside.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you can clearly hear that. Yes.
So he has an idea of where his party members are.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna like look behind him at the house, and he's going to cast message. He's going to point, and I feel like, let's see. Wait, I want to move the screen. No, stop. Everything is fucking up. Okay, all right. I feel like the most advantageous person to tell might be Kenopsia. Would you let me direct the message, or would it have to be the person who's like closest?
I'd say that's fine. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys have a pretty strong bond with one another.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he points towards like Kenopsia's direction, and he says, "Kenopsia, the princeling is here with 2 more werewolves. They're all werewolves."
Oh, gods above!
I know, I
God.
hate this place.
I hate this town! Kenopsia shouts out loud.
Just hearing this.
Okay. With this information, Kenopsia is going to shout to his companions. There's more! The princeling! He's brought backup! We need to... And he grabs his shoulder and he's just like... Ugh. We need to do something. We need to leave. We're not fit to take on 3 werewolves, 4.
The adventure continues in the next exciting episode of Pristine Dreams. Thank you for listening. Visit us on our YouTube channel at D20 Dreamland. Leave us a review, like, share, and subscribe to catch the rest of the adventure. Until next time, sweet dreams.